Hello, welcome. I've got a treat for you today. In the next book summary, we're going to talk about one of the classics called The Science of Getting Rich. It's by William Wattles. It was written way back in the early 1900s. It's a classic. It also competes with one other great book called Think and Grow Rich. But William Wattles is a very practical guy, and he talks more about the science of growing. So I'm going to be going over some key tasks that you could do on a daily basis that's going to help you increase your financial quality of your life. It'll help you improve in anything that you're looking to get better at, whether it's to get a better career or whether it's to lose weight, whatever it is that you're looking for. This book will talk about how you can use these key points. So let's dive in. I know you're going to love this. Let's go ahead and listen to the summary of the book. Here we go. All right, welcome back. Let's dive right in. This is a summary of one of the greatest books ever, the summary of The Science of Getting Rich by William Wattles. This was like back in the 1920s or the 1910s, a little over 100 years ago. This book came out, and it's a classic. Okay, and I want to go over this summary, and I'm going to be pointing over some key points. And what I asked ChatGPT to do is give me the summary that would relate to today's times, because obviously sometimes obsolete information can't help you, right? So let's dive right in and let's get started. So the first chapter here talks about the core philosophy of wealth creation. Wealth is governed by laws. Success is not random. It's a systematic process governed by universal laws. If you understand and apply these laws, you can achieve wealth regardless of your background or current circumstances. Remember, back in those days, people thought that people who were rich were gifted. They were born with it. So this is one of the key points that he's bringing out, that's not random. You can become rich by following these success principles. So let's continue. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you think directly influences your life. Focusing on abundance and possibilities helps manifest success, while dwelling on scarcity only attracts more lack. There you go. The power of clear desire. A burning desire for riches paired with unwavering faith creates a magnetic force that attracts opportunities and resources to achieve your goals. Mindset for success. Think in a certain way. Success requires shift in mindset. Train yourself to think positively in abundance, visualizing success as if it's already yours. Remember, you're at the goal line already. That's the key. And one of the things I'll tell you, while you're listening to this, your mind is already at the goal line. You're thinking about success. You're not thinking about failure. This is why it's important to keep every day 20, 30 minutes having videos like this to listen to. You are doing what he's recommending right there. And here's the big one. Gratitude magnifies abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Here's another example. I'm going to talk about gratitude. Think about the things in this world that you don't need, that you don't want, and that you don't have. I'll give you a classic example. Cancer. How many of us don't have cancer? Thank God, right? And we don't need it. But we have to give thanks to that, right? How many people have a house, a place to live? Give thanks for that. Air to breathe. Little things like that. When you think of how precious things are out there that you can live with, you're sitting in a comfortable place, your eyes are working, your ears are working. Give gratitude every day, 20 minutes a day. Give yourself gratitude for things you already have that you want also. Gratitude keeps your mind aligned with abundance, helping you attract even more wealth. So it's a state of, I already have it, right? In your mind, you already have the success. That's why you're not out there kind of like desperate for success. That's the state where you're already at the end of your goal. Faith and vision as cornerstones. Have a crystal vision of your goals and hold into your absolute faith. Reaffirm your belief daily, even in a face of obstacles. That's tough. Because when you go to a job interview and you get turned down, what happens? Your head's down, right? And you get rejected. How does it feel? Not good, right? But the minute that happens, force yourself to only do that for like 3 minutes and then instantly change your state. Act as if that interview went very well and go back to the drawing board and look for other opportunities. And guess what? You never know. You're going to be going back with a positive more mindset. Act as if that person already accepted you for the job. How would you feel? The importance of taking action. Act purposefully every day. Your thoughts must be paired with intention action. Take steps toward your goals every day, no matter how small. So even if it's like contacting 5 new business owners or 5 new clients, that could be a goal. That's an activity goal. You could do that. A goal could be like finishing up your project 10 minutes early every time that your boss gives you an assignment, or 20 minutes early. That could be a goal, right? So every day, little by little, you will achieve your goal, and then you'll see how it manifests into bigger things. Focus on the present. Avoid procrastination by maximizing your current moment. Leave regrets about the past and worries about the future behind. I love this. Now, I'm going to give you my 2 cents about this too, because I'll tell you, this book is very good, but this, when I'm doing summaries like this, brings up more ideas for you. And here's a classic example of how you're going to avoid procrastination. Watch this. Try to procrastinate on breathing. Yeah, that's right. Try to hold your breath saying, I'm not going to breathe for the next 10 hours. It's not going to work. So the necessity for breath, for air, is so critical that you have to breathe. Think of your goals and activity just like that you have to get them done, just like breathing. That's how you're able to become more successful faster, because you're doing IGA. Remember I talked about in one of my other videos, income generating activities. Breathing is also an income generating activity, believe it or not, because if you don't breathe, how can you perform? Let's go to the next chapter. Efficient action over hard work. Don't mistake busyness for progress. Focus on doing what matters most with energy and intention. Calm, confident approach yields better results than frantic effort. A classic of that is that I've been talking to some of my friends and say, hey, I tried to get a hold of you. What happened? Oh, I've just been too busy. I said, are you busy or are you more productive? There's a difference. And he started to laugh. I goes, what do you mean? I said, well, being busy doesn't mean you're accomplishing. Being productive, you are. So are you being productive in what you were doing? So that's an example of being productive and not just staying busy. Leveraging other people's expertise. That's a way to be more productive. If certain tasks you're busy at doing, which you could have delegated to somebody else, or a process could, or a system, or AI could have helped you, then you were just busy, but you were wasting time because you could have delegated that, or you used a tool to get things done faster. An example of that is using a screwdriver to take screws off versus using a drill. Think about the difference in time. Let's keep going. Operate on the creative plans, not the competitive plane. Create value instead of competing. True wealth comes from innovation and value creation, not from what others have. So this is very important. People get into state of competing. Oh, he's got this, I gotta have this. So they start competing. Create a value. What can you do better than nobody else can do? What skill can you come up with? Celebrate abundance. Recognize the universe is rich with opportunities and your success doesn't diminish anyone else's. This is a classic case of rewarding yourself once you've hit your goal or have hit your activity goal even. There's a difference of getting results and getting activity done. An example of that, your goal is, let's say, to get one sale or to acquire a client acquisition. And at the end of this week, let's say that's your goal. And if you don't acquire it, but you did the work for it, which means that you know what your numbers were. Let's say you had to contact 10 business owners to get one account. You did your 10, but you didn't have that account back into your business. Guess what? You still have to celebrate your activity. People are going to say, well, how come you're celebrating? You didn't get the result. Doesn't matter. The effort you put in will dictate the following week that it will add up. Collaborate over competition. Seek ways to contribute positively to others, knowing that your success will follow naturally from contributions. See, it's all it takes is work, the proper type of work. Seizing opportunities and growth. Abundance is limitless. The universe offers endless resources and opportunities. There is no need to rely on luck or be limited by your current circumstances. There was a quote that Vince Lombardi once said, and for you younger generations probably don't know who he is. He was one of the best coaches in the NFL, coached the Green Bay Packers here. And He said the harder you work, the luckier you get. And this is the days of in the 60s when, grinding in the football field, hard work did pay off, but they had to do smart work as well. So this is why you don't have to worry about luck. Luck will come your way if you run the numbers. It's all a numbers game in life. Stay open to change, be adaptive and ready to act when your opportunities align with your vision. Growth comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. So, you know what? I find that sometimes you don't have to step outside your comfort zone. You could still be successful. Here's how. Focus on what you like to get passionate about, what you could master in. So when you look forward to something, guess what? It still is in your comfort zone. And when you get good at it, you will still have setbacks, but that's where the growth happens. Let's go to the next one. Align with the flow of life. When your thoughts and actions, gratitude, alignment, your entire state where opportunities seem to appear effortlessly. This is so powerful because once you have that momentum, think about it in a car when you're driving down the highway. When you're going 70 miles an hour, do you have to really push hard to go faster? No, you only have that momentum. Just a tap on the gas, you're already at 80. Think about it. But going from 0 to 10 takes more gas than going from 70 to 80. That's an example of using all the actions in alignment to your favor. The purpose of wealth means to fulfillment. Riches are not the end goal, but a tool to live fuller, more meaningful. Wealth allows you to experience joy, contribute to others, and grow as a person. That is why it's important to focus on why you are achieving your goals, what that's going to mean to you. How would that make you feel? What are some of the things you would say to yourself once you did accomplish your goals? These are things that give us joy. Empowering others, achieving wealth inspires, enables to help others succeed, creating a ripple effect on the abundance. So when you empower others, guess what happens? You build not only them, you build yourself because it's a two-way street. I have a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats. So you got to be in the harbor, right? So empowering others, focusing on what they're good at, focusing on what they did right, that is more important than focusing on what they did wrong. You have to look at both, I understand, but you got to focus on what they did right and what they could have done even to build on that. That's the way you empower people. Actionable steps for success. Shift your thinking, train your mind to focus on abundance and visualize success as if it's already achieved. We've already talked about that. Practice daily gratitude. Take time each time. Appreciate what you have. Reinforce in positive abundance. I'll give you a little exercise right here, right now. This is the bonus. Take a piece of paper and write down 5 things that you're thankful for today. I want you to do that for 1 week. Okay? Tomorrow, write down another 5 things that you're thankful for. And it could be simple as starting from having the air we breathe. Right? That's a simple example. I was watching one movie one time, The Dunes. My son was watching these. I said, they had these pipes in their noses. I said, what do they have that for? Because they don't have any oxygen. They have to buy oxygen tanks. And it's a fictional movie, but think about it. We have air, fresh air we can breathe. Think about it, right? So give thanks to everything. And you add up in 1 week, you'll have 35 key items that you could be thankful for. And you look at that list, your abundance level goes through the roof. Take purposeful action. Break your goals down into small, achievable steps and act on them in confidence and determination. I'm going to shoot a video for those of you I'm going to be talking about. This is more for people who are in direct sales and how you can use each time you make a call, you actually make money. Each time you pick up the phone or each time a customer walks into your store, you actually make money. Whether they pull out their credit card or their wallet to buy something or not, you actually make money. You're going to see how is that possible? Well, I'll talk to you about it in one of the videos that's about to come up. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Avoid comparison. Focus your unique path and how to create value rather than competing with others. See, we're just summarizing here. Renew your vision. Regularly visit, refine your goals. Ensure they're aligned with your deepest desires and values. This is very important. I'll give you an example. One person says, my goal is to build a business that's going to be 10 times larger than what it is now. And we asked them, what are your tasks right now that you're doing? They were doing tasks that could have been done by one of the subordinate employees, and they love doing that. So they were contradicting on what they would look like if they were 10 times bigger. They would have to run it like a CEO, like a president who's not doing the work of an employee. So I said, we have to get away from that job description and look at it from a CEO standpoint, what the CEO would be doing. Analyzing numbers, right? Delegating tasks, training their employees. That's what the leaders do. But they were doing the employees, doing the work of an employee already. So this is why your business will never grow if you don't shift your job description to the person that you want to be, that you already will be in the next year or 2 year, whatever your goal is. Let's go have some closing thoughts here. The Timeless book reminds us that wealth is a natural result of thinking, acting, creating in harmony with universal principles. By combining gratitude, faith, and consistent action, you can transform your life and inspire others to do the same. Hit that button like you did before, so make sure you are subscribing to the channel, and I will speak to you on the next one. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.